Hey, 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 Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any high aspected placement. Go ahead and follow any of your other placements if any of this resonated, okay? Starting off with the Lenormand with a mini spread. Mini, very mini, just single row. And then I'll pull from one of 10 other decks, more than likely a whole bunch, just depending on where it goes, okay? Go ahead and hit the bowl. All right, your first card is the tree, number 5, which talks about good health coming forward, okay? You've also got the 7 of Cups, which means there's been options, okay? Maybe perhaps some confusion, illusion. So this could be any kind of health, like mental health, spiritual health, physical health. And maybe there's just been overwhelmed by choice. That's a possibility. I'm seeing it as more like you just been working hard at all the options that you have, trying to solve some sort of health issue of some sort or another, right? Perhaps it's trying to find modalities that work, right? The next card is number 2, Clover, which means happiness surmounted over grief. So whatever the struggle was, it seems like you're on the way on an upswing, okay? And you've got the 6 of Pentacles there, indicating that there's been some, giving to a situation, right? The next card you have is the key, number 33, which does break down to a 6, and also the 8 of Pentacles, which means it's something that's been worked at very, very, very hard, right? Lots of hard work, very meticulous and perhaps studious, if it's happening to be something that you got to figure out, right? Or just something you got to physically labor at, right? And it does seem like there's just one puzzle piece that's coming in, because that's what the key kind of represents. Inspiration unlocks the door. Solutions are the key to success and more. Miracles and insight are easy to trace once the final piece tumbles into place. So there may be on the way that last piece that will solve this issue, whatever it is for the health, okay? We'll go ahead and pull from the Keepers of the Light deck and see what Ascended Master has advice for regarding the situation. Perhaps we have Mary Magdalene. Teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So perhaps this is something regarding education, of learning something, right? Maybe you've learned a new modality that you'd like to share, right? Maybe you've had it from personal experience that you've been trying to work on, right? So we'll go ahead and pull from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle and see if there's any other clues, advice, etc. All right, here we go. Be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, spirits. Perhaps this is something you teach to help connect with the beyond realms, so to speak. So it's not just paranormal, it's also your ancestors. It also could help others heal, maybe some past issues with family that they had unresolved closure with, right? Okay. Be an open channel. Here we go. The Sangoma has showed up to make you aware that you are a natural-born medium who can channel past loved ones and spirits. You may have already felt or seen spirits or received signs or messages from the other side. You will be called to deliver a message or act on behalf of someone else's ancestor or loved one. It is time for you to learn more about your natural mediumship and channeling skills. Hone your natural mediumship with study and practice. Begin by asking your spirit guides and ancestors to surround you in a protective bubble of gold light. Read about mediumship, join a development group, or attend a workshop. Do not be afraid of your gifts. It is wonderful to do what you do. For some reason, that sentence just was like, wait, what? So basically, yes, it seems like there's some learning to do. And that's your final piece. Maybe that's exactly it. Maybe you were looking to figure out what your purpose is, right? Bam. Maybe that's an avenue you can explore. All right, let's get some advice from Diana through the Moonology deck. Okay. And the advice is New Moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Wherever Scorpio is in your chart, check that out. That may be an indication of how to heal that first. Maybe you have had some sort of blockage, right, regarding that. And maybe that's what's been the final piece that's been needing to, iron out that final wrinkle, right? Let's see. I'm going to also pull from the book a little bit, see if there's any other things that'll help ping for you. This card suggests rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as a birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It may be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transformative. It also suggests that you are magical. Then this is the time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a 6-year time. Let's see. Scorpio is a sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. If you've got any grudges, jealousy, or obsessiveness, it's time to release all of that. Or paranoia. It's also time to make an investment. Scorpio is a sign of death, rebirth, magic, and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, and even scary. And, tapping into, the other realms are going to be that way. And that could be also another fear, too. Like if you've been a person that's always been sort of afraid of ghosts and spooky hallways and closets and under the boogeyman under the bed growing up, maybe this is also an opportunity for you to learn how to overcome that kind of fear and heal that inner childhood wound as well. Okay. So, I mean, I didn't used to be, but there were moments, right? We always have that, and we usually get that from some external in our society. Like you see a scary movie, and all of a sudden you're scared of clowns for no reason, right? Like something like that. So you never go to the circus again, right? So, like, this may be an opportunity to work out or iron out that last little puzzle piece that's been holding you back from your purpose, right? And oftentimes we find out what our ego tells us is not true. It lies. A lot of things are illusory with the ego. So, you're just going to have to kind of push through it, right? So let's get some chakra cards and see what advice healing-wise could be. All right. Yes. We have number 13, 4, which is also a protection foundation number. Personal power. So that taps into your solar plexus. You're going to need some inner strength for whatever this fear is, right? Let's get some masculine, feminine energy advice. Boys, what do you have for masculine? Okay. And ladies, what do you have for feminine? Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we're going Pacific Islander here. We have Maui, discovery. And he is all about just exploring, learning, doing, right? We have Hina, courage. She's the moon goddess in Hawaii. She's like, the Romans, Diana, or the Greeks. Yeah, or yes. All right, so I'm going to read a little extra on those two. I don't ever really get a chance to see them. Nice. I like it. Like it. So Maui talks about getting curious and adventurous to break barriers and solve problems. The story behind Maui is that he sort of accidentally discovered that he could create volcanoes. I thought that was a cute part of the story. It was like he just accidentally discovered it by doing something else just because he got adventurous and curious, right? He ended up poking up all the volcanoes out of the ocean. And Hina, right? I've also heard it said Hina, but I think it's Hina. All right. Where are you, darling? There you go. It's time for a change. You have support in the transition. Prepare for things to shift. Okay. And I forget her story. She had a really cute story as well. You might want to go look those two up. They're actually quite a good... It's nice to have this pair. Both Polynesian and Hawaiian together. It's a nice pair. You hardly ever see these two ascended masters together. So that's good. All right, let's get a soul journey lesson. Let's see what advice we got. All for Sagittarius. Perfect. You have success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And a lot of yellow there, again, with the solar plexus. And in this case, I'm going to pull from the animal spirit guides. Maybe that might be a good little sign and synchronicity for you to be on the lookout for. So that you know for sure this is the right spot to learn this education. This is where I'm going to go, right? All right, I'm going to do 2. Again with the Hawaiian and Polynesian. I love it. Maybe it's Hawaiian or Polynesian. That might be a clue. Some kind of shamanism from that. We have Pueo, Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. All right, and we have blue heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. So that could be another fear too. Like, what are people going to think of you doing this? They're going to think you're cray-cray, right? No, you're helpful. It's part of your light work purpose. All right. And given we're going deep into spiritual here for, a greater good purpose, we're going to talk to Isis and see what advice she has for you to close everything out. All right. Nice. Love it. I'll show you the front. All right. Beautiful. Divine Guardian, this is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You are protected during these times by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your Divine Guardian protects you now. Let go, trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. There you go, Sagittarius. This resonated. Go follow your other placements. There might be more insight there. All right, bye.